Good morning and welcome back to Develop an Aircraft Series ATR. It's actually very frosty here this morning. It's our first proper frost of the winter. Yay. Right, so let's go back to this model of ours. We are currently doing the cockpit, and as you can see I've made a change, but don't worry about that. I'll reload and I'll show you what I was thinking. Basically, if we were to skin these parts now by creating faces and edges, the model will have a horrible crease here. I actually had this problem when I was doing the shorts. It took me ages to figure out how to get it to work nicely, and the way I did it was I was moving the vertices up and down, left and right, all over the show to try and get rid of this little dip that's only visible when you've smoothed out the model. So what we're going to do today is we're going to continue on. So if we open our ATR 72, open. This is where we left off. What we're going to do is we're going to hit number 7 and we're going to press B, and we're going to select as close as I can all these vertices here, and we're going to delete them because it's easier to work with half a model than it is to work with a full model. And I'm going to try and not close mirror modifier. So we're only working on this half of the model. Okay. We're also going to delete this because we don't need it yet, and we're going to be working with just these. Okay. We're also going to have to delete these center ones, so to delete them vertices, and press B, and we're going to delete them vertices. So we've got just the two circles that we originally started with. Okay. We are going to select these and the back ring on their own. So if we press 3 so we can get a side view, press B, select these ones and select them ones. Make sure we don't have that vertice selected just there, so shift and right click to deselect it. Actually there's two there. So if you zoom in close enough, you see there's two vertices. We don't want that one, we just want the ring. And what we're going to do is we're going to separate them. So if we press P, selection, and they become their own object. So they do. So if we grabbed and moved on the y-axis, grab Y, why is it not? Oh, hold on. Maybe it's because I haven't selected them. Alright, okay, there we go. I was still selecting the whole object. We can move it around, which we don't want to do. So we select our rings. Now they're still mirror modified, and we press Tab A to select the rings. And then press F, and that will create it's creating a face, but I wanted the individual. I mean, if we press Z, I wanted the individual. See the way it's all distorted and bleh. So Control Z, and look around here. I wonder if is there an add. Make edge slash face. So why are you not making edge slash face? Now see, this is what's annoying me. If I do Control F, there we go. See, there we go. Here we go. So I want, unless I flip the normals. We'll flip the normals and see what happens. Nope, screw that. Right, I'm going to have to change my way of doing this. We're going to have to do it manually, which is fine. We can do that. And why have I not got a mirror modifier on this? Okay, so that's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing, but it should do. Let me just do that again. Add modifiers, mirror. Well, you're there. We'll see what happens when we select these. So all we're doing is selecting the individual vertices. All the way around. Yes, it's gonna go through the cockpit, but that's what we want. And we'll see why in a second. Make sure we're getting them all. Which we are. Wait. That one goes to there. That one goes to there. And that one goes to there. Just make sure there's no crossovers. No, sure there isn't. Select F. There we go. That's what we're looking for there. Okay. So now we've done that. You can see that it's not matching. Okay. So if we go Z, you see we're not following the contour of the blueprint. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a loop cut, and we're going to put the first one there, do another loop cut, put another one there, another loop cut, and I'll put it about there. Select the bottom cursor, the far, the one right down the middle, and we want to where is it? Oh, we can do that and that. Yep. And then we can set pivot point there. Select these vertices, and we want to scale on the Z. Just push it up until it matches about there. Ground. Do the same here. B. Scale Z. Oh, not that far. Put it there. B. And move the 3D cursor to there. Scale on the Z axis until it matches. Another thing I found is if you hold the mouse further away from where you want to pivot, it's actually a bit more easier to handle. So we've done that, and I think we're going to need one more loop cut just here, I believe, because wow, I can just see it. So we'll leave it there, put a pivot there, scale on the Z axis, yeah, see, so put it up there to there, and that's fine. So what we'll do now is we will, I say in confidence, is we're going to start deleting bits and bobs that we won't need anymore. So for example, we can keep that one, maybe, yeah, delete these ones because we don't need them. and we can delete. If I delete them, I'm going to lose quite a bit around there. So you've got to be careful when you're deleting these, because you can delete more than you want. I'm going to delete them vertices, and we can delete them vertices. Right, so we can safely assume I might actually put in one more loop cut here, just so I've got more vertices to play with. Really, that's the only reason, and I don't even need to move it, because I have really did it with these ones. So we'll delete those vertices there. Let's have a look. See, yeah, okay, that's better. I'm happy with that. We can work with that. Right, so tab out, press A. Select the cylinder you've just created and the cockpit window, and do Control J to make it one object. We'll need to fill that in when we get there, but we'll sort that out now in a minute. Right, so excuse me. Copying what we did last time, we are just going to simply select our vertices and merge them to the cockpit, and then we'll see how the transition goes. So if we go into Z, so you can see, so we can see what we're doing, and straight off the bat, I'm not sure. So we'll find a place I can start. Just finding that one sweet thing to do. So I've got all these. Your PC is being slowed. So what? Go away. You're just trying to get me to spend money. Alright. So we're going to merge that one and that one. So it's Control M. Is it? Shift M? Control M? Alt M. That's what it was. Whoa, what's going on here? Alt M at last, and we'll do that one to, we'll have to do a subdivision there, so W subdivide A, we'll merge them two together, so Alt M at last, these two together, that will go to there, so I need a subdivide on between this one and this one. Oh no, not a loop cut. W subdivide A, select that one and that one. Alt M at last. That one and that one. Alt M at last. That one and that one. Alt M at last. And then let me see how I'm going to tackle this one now. Last, that one to that one. Last, I think I'm going to need a subdivide. So we've got a little bit of craziness going on here, but we can fix that just by moving in and out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fantastic. Alt M at last. Alt M at last. Alt M at last. Select and select. I'm going to go Alt M at last. That one to that one at last, and then finally them two. So now if we go to Z, you should not see any weird dips. Obviously we do because of the way the cockpit is, but it's just a matter of pushing those in and getting it to look nice. Essentially, that's all really. A little bit of weirdness going on here, but we can fix. I should be able to fix that. Just didn't create a face, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and just hit F. No, it's just the way it is. We'll sort itself out once we've done it. So now we've done that, you can fix that now if you wish. I'm not going to, because I'll just make a mess of things. I'm just gonna be honest with you, like. We're gonna finish off this nose. So I to this end. A Control R. If you rotate your mouse wheel, you can get a load of loop cuts as well. That's a handy way of doing it. And I'll leave them there. And we're going to go B, select these, scale on the Z axis. We're still going by that pivot point, but that's actually, we'll move it to there. Because I don't want as much of a movement going up as I do going compared to going down, and then as we go further along we can change where the pivot's going from, and it will make it more aggressive, as you can see. And we'll move up one, see how that goes. That's lovely. I'll move up one more for this one. That's too much. There we go. And about there for this one. So there, and then we will change this back to median point. Select the last part, just get right down to a point, and just set it roughly where it should go. And yeah, there we go. There is your cockpit modelled excuse me, with windows and all. We've just got to round off the nose cone there, but that's easily done from the top. And we can. Oh no, I didn't realise that. Well, here we go. Let's see what this does. Okay, scale on the x-axis. No, see, you're not. You're not doing what I want you to do. You're not merging. Like, come on. What do I do on this one? So you do everything else I want you to do. Well, because we're done anyway, we can apply it. Apply the mirror. It doesn't matter now, because we've done what we wanted to do, which was define detailing. So on the x-axis. Just gotta get this to match the external view of the camera. All we're doing is grabbing and scaling on the x-axis. Scale on the x-axis. Do the same all the way along. Everything else should fall into place. Those windows are being stretched, aren't they? Oh, that's hideous. Oh, that's hideous. Right. Let me just... Oh, that's hideous. Something didn't work out right, did it? I was saying... All I have to do is move this one back. Same with that one. That, and that, and that can we move back? We can fix that by going like this. Maybe if I merge that to that. Yeah, there we go. I'll give it a straighter. Oh, that's alright. We're fine. I'm just panicking about nothing. We just need to tinker everything anyway. So let's go on X, push it out. Do all this as well. And then last but not least, just this back one, like so. And the windows are all over the show, yes, I know. But if we just click your individual vertices and stretch out, that one can come in a bit. That one come out. And just get it sitting where it's gotta sit. Yep. Now if you have a better technique, by all means use it. This is just... I was just trying this out for the video. See, I'm starting to fix it. It's very squished looking, isn't it? What is it? Let's push everything back where it's supposed to be. Get everything flush. Like so. Looks sort of better. Just this side to fix now and tinker with, and then we're good to skedaddle. And I'll try a different technique if I ever do another develop an aircraft series. I probably won't though. I've got a project to finish. So I'm just tinkering with vertices, moving things about just to make things look right. Because when it comes to smoothing, you will see it. Alright, that one needs to come all the way out here. That one needs to come in. Just a smidge. You need to come in. That's you. And you. And you. You'll get it. It's not easy doing this. You're always tinkering. You're always doing stuff. You're never happy. So we're just gonna make that into a cone. That will fill. Well, actually, we should fill that now. F A. See, I'm not happy with the cockpit. Well, the cockpit's good for what it's doing. But it could be better. Like, I mean, we've got this groove thing going on here, and I believe that's something to do with an extra. Yeah. See, so that one. Something funky going on with vertices there, as you can see. How can I fix that? I'm not sure. We could try face select. I see. There's two faces there. So if there's two faces there should be two vertices. Now this isn't a good way of fixing this problem. It's a nasty way of fixing this problem, because it's gonna. I think that's just too many vertices. As you can see, it's like, oh, let me delete those vertices again. I think it's just where it crossed over. I'll delete them. Yeah. There's just a crossover. I'm not sure why there's a crossover. If I hit that and hit F, it will hide it. It will hide my stupid, silly mistake. And I'm sure it's something to do with the mirror modifier. But we shouldn't have to worry about it, really. Nope. Yep. Nope. You. There we go. Hide my mistake. Hide the problem. Right, so there's our cockpit for the shorts. And if we hit the move, oh my god, look at that crease. Control. What was it? Control. Shift F. There. Choose a perspective. We'll just go back to orthographic. So yeah, it's not meant to look like that. It's not too bad for bits and bobs. I need to fix this bloody problem here, because it's gonna, you know, you can see it yourself when you hit smooth. I think that only needs to come out to hide, to do that. I need to go back in. See, you go to a different angle and you can see your problems. Anyway, we are going to fix this problem here. So I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to delete those vertices. Which I didn't need to do. I should be able to merge them with that. So if we merge them, it didn't merge whenever we were doing the mirror modifier. Why? I'm not sure. But I'm probably it's someone knows. But we can just do that to rectify my mistake. Now, hang on, what's this here? You and you. You and you. We can merge that as well. There we go. Lovely, lovely. So there's your cockpit smoothed out and done. I'm sure you guys can do a better job than me. And yeah, we can continue on now with the rest of the fuselage. So we hit 3, and this is going to be the easy bit. With some tinkering down here to do, but we can worry about that later. Select those vertices and those vertices, and we'll simply extrude to the end of the airframe. So extrude Y. And press A. Now, which means now the old body we don't need anymore, so we can delete that from the hierarchy, because we're going to use this new one, and that's why we haven't merged everything together yet. So we can, when it's all done and dusted, we've got some strange line there, but not sure what that is. Doesn't seem to be affecting the look. Anyway, yeah. So we'll just continue on. No, I don't want to delete. I want to go into wireframe mode, and then I want to go into edit mode, and I want to put in loop cuts. So hello. It's not a full loop cut. Why is that not a full loop cut? Let's see. I may have not. I'm not sure. Let me see. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. We have selected everything from that ring. Right. Okay. So if I pull this back to there, and press Z. Why are you two different colours? Why are you not a circle? Trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm not sure what's going on there. So what we're going to do is Alt A, mesh, circle 36, bring over here, rotate on the x-axis by 90 degrees, move up, out, so it matches our friend here. I'll do there. There. Right. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is because I have no idea what's going on. So we'll extrude on the y-axis. And we're just going to take it all the way to the end. So now we've got our full loop cuts. We'll merge that together now in a wee minute. We'll just get these loop cuts in first, just in case there's any more problems. So I don't like problems. I just want this to work nicely. Right. And again, we're just going to scale on the z-axis. Wow, you don't need to scale the z-axis, just scale it. It'll keep its circular shape, and then we just tinker with it when we're done. So keep on scaling down. Zoom in so you see what I'm doing. B. Scale all the way down to the point, because that's the end of, well, you know, my neighbour Richard. And then scale that bad boy down too. Ooh, look at that. Did I get it first time? I think I did. It's always a good. I didn't. And if you wanted, you could do the whole from the cursor again. It's probably a lot easier actually to do that, isn't it? Just a little bit more clicking. There we go. That's this one. Okay. Excuse me. Just gotta fix that bit here, and then we'll merge these objects together. Oh, no, wait. Before I do that, do it from medium point, please. And Z. A, tab, A. So yeah. I wasn't happy with the way it's done that. It's a pain, really, isn't it? But we can compensate for that. So Control J, make an object, go into edit mode, and boom, merge these together. Well, you can merge them or you can create faces. I am going to... Oh, not that. I'm just going to merge them. So if you figure out what happened here, while you are trying out yours, let me know. I ain't gonna make you watch me merge all this. You'll see it, the finished product at the end. Haha, it's that way. I've got so many vertices. There we go. It could be just a vertice problem then. Could be. So anyway, I'm not going to make you watch me merge this all together. We'll stop it there, and tomorrow you will see what we're doing next. And I think next we will be doing wheels and landing gear, which will take a bit of time. Then we'll do props and detailing, so that you could, the intake here will look nicer and things like that. I'm going to redo these wings because just look at them. But poke. Okay, and that'll be that. So this has been Astralis. I hope you're enjoying what we're doing so